Hello, 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 Alex. How you doing, my friend?
I'm not too bad. Yeah, I'm not too bad. It's crazy how we're so close now because we say this. We said this the first time round, remember? Which is, we look at it, it's 100 days, and we're like ages away yet. And now we're on, what was it, 40-something days left now?
Yeah, 43 days to go.
Ridiculous.
Until our second event.
Yeah.
How cool is that, though, Alex? I mean,
pretty buzzing for it, to be fair. Good thing is we've got a load of comments here. We got Bunny Moonstone here.
Wow.
Yeah, here we go already. Looking forward to this. Hey, how you doing? Street Fighter Crystal.
Oh,
sure, why not? And so we got Bunny Moonstone again saying hi. Gozo's World, how you doing? Good to have you here, my friend. Carl, I don't think we've ever not heard of Carl before, but good to have you here. Absolutely. Bunny Moonstone says, "Woo, Nintendo's back." They definitely are. What are they going to be doing at the event?
So they're going to be there in we're going to show bits and bobs off later where they'll be located, but they'll be having their Nintendo Switch again, a couple of them. So 2 TVs this time and two tables. So it did well last year, so we're going to bring them back again. So whether it be Mario Kart, Splatoon, Smash Brothers, everything that people like within the Nintendo community can be there and play those games. And at the end of the show again, near the end of the show, the finals will be on the stage. So
awesome. That's, you said it's Mario Kart, isn't it? So that should be pretty good. I'll be interested to see actually whether Jack does end up playing Mario Kart, because obviously he streamed it the other night, didn't he?
He did. Yeah, he streamed it last night. It was great. I tuned in and kept plugging the event. So it's great that Jack bought his ticket because he was one of the early bird people that you mentioned in the video there, Alex, at the start. So he was one of those that bought the ticket straight away. So they sold out. Was it less than a week?
It was less than a week. Yeah, less than a week. And the good news for everyone watching right now is the fact that we've already matched what we did on the Saturday last year. So obviously we are just doing it the one day this time. Things could change for next time though. But obviously keep an eye out.
There's already the next time.
Steady.
Hey, let's get this one done first.
You know it is. Here we go. Woo, 22nd of July, it's in the calendar, guys. Perfect. Got loads of comments here. Star Fox Adventures Remake. Crystal full-time playable, not damsel. Interesting. What other stalls do we have this year? Well, we will be going through that a little bit in a minute. Am I right in saying that?
You are correct in saying yes. We're going to recap the website currently at the moment. So, thank you, Gozo, as well for that. So in a moment, we'll recap the website. We'll also recap other bits and bobs. As you saw there, Alex, in the pre-recorded video, showcase the traders, the stalls, the gaming area, the museum area, the dev area. But we'll talk more in detail about that. This is kind of like, this will probably be our last one before the actual event, wouldn't it, Alex?
Yeah.
It's sad, isn't it? A bit sad.
It is. I love doing these streams because we try and keep them off the cuff, just so kind of like it's just like a chilled chat. So we just go through it. If you've got any questions to ask us some questions. So some of the big news that we did announce quite recently was the fact that we have a new partner, and that partner is That's right, competitions, prizes and retro games all at Nottingham Video Games Expo. There's going to be a competition which should really get everyone involved. It's going to be absolutely incredible. We're so glad we could partner with the Antstream guys because it's a really decent system. Obviously, if you can check it out, antstream.com. It's an online arcade, leaderboards, all the games you can pretty much think of. They're all there, antstream.com. It's obviously free to use, but then obviously there is a paid subscription service as well, which will give you unlimited access to all of the games there. So as always, we'd like to extend a thank you to Livestream, and obviously if you haven't already, go to NottsVGE.com for your tickets, just £4 plus fees. See you soon.
Yeah, like I said, we are streaming with Livestream, so they're going to be bringing, I believe, as I understand it, a setup where you're going to be able to get access to Livestream. That's right, to basically play all the classic retro games at the event. I believe there will also be competitions and prizes as well. Can't guarantee what those are at the moment, though, yet, but that will be coming too. But yes, we're very proud to be partnered with them, and we hope we can bring that partnership forward. Obviously, if and when we do another one.
That's it. I mean, we had conversations with them way before other events even took place. So,
yeah.
So they were at OLL 23, and we was like, what? Because we was having conversations with them. I mean, they probably were as well, but we was having conversations, and we was like, we need to get them at our event, because I play and stream quite a lot, and you know, you've played on and stream as well previously, so the service is great. So and we was glad to see what they had on display at OLL 23, and then we had conversations with them, and we was like, look, can you bring what you brought to OLL 23 or similar to us? And so they've agreed to be an event partner. So whatever they bring, I'm sure it'll be great. Don't know if it'll be on the same scale as what they brought at Norfolk, but whatever's going to be there, it's going to be retro gaming for you guys and girls all to play, so it should be fun.
That's it. I think that obviously the difference is we are a smaller venue, so we can't necessarily hold everything that they would have wanted to bring, which is fine, because it's still good to have them there, and we are glad to be partnering with them. Like I said, if we can bring that forward with us as we go forward, that would be fantastic. So thank you to Livestream. So next up, the guests announced so far, because obviously tonight we are going to be announcing more guests. That's right. There are 2 more that we are going to be announcing today, not just the one. We're going for 2. So yeah, I don't know why I just closed that off, but there we go. We're back again. First one is obviously Kev Bayliss. Now, obviously he was with us last year. He was part of a rare panel, and also you got to remember this was hosted by Ravi from Screenplay. And he's back again with us. We're partnered with him again. And yes, so we got Kev Bayliss. I'm trying to say them all without actually announcing any of the others, if that makes sense. We've also got Estelle Ellis. So obviously Estelle was the voice of Crystal Fox from Star Fox Adventures. We reached out to Crystal because I was like, we got to have Crystal at the event. We obviously had to have Kev. We had to have all of these people at the event. But Crystal, I was like, yeah, let's get you there. We want to have you on the stage with the rare guys. It's going to be awesome. And luckily she said yes. So yeah, we got both of those. And then we've also got the Gebs, which is going to be on the Retro Gaming Revival stage at a certain point. Obviously, we're going to go for a rundown of the schedule and everything there, because that's what we're also announcing today. Big full-packed event, or today I should say, a big full-packed live stream. Hey mate, you ain't just rusty, I am too. I'm also sleep deprived.
You do videos all the time, my friend. I rarely come out to do videos. You know, I'm like the Michael Bublé of live streams. I only come out during like Christmas time.
So release a Christmas album, So we got the Gebs as well, which would be great to have the Gebs with us. Just walking around doing a bit of retro gaming, bit of vlogging, I can imagine.
Yes.
And then also up on the stage with the Retro Game Revival team. So when is the next guest going to be announced? They will be announced. Am I going to say, is it right now? I think it is right now, isn't it?
We can do it right now.
Ooh.
We can.
Ooh.
But as you mentioned, the Gebs, and she kindly did us a video, which we're now going to share with you.
Hello everyone, my name's Gemma, aka the Gebs24 Online, and I'm here to tell you that I'll be going to the Nottingham Video Game Expo on July 22nd. So far it looks like an action-packed lineup, but I'm not going to lie, my favourite part of it is going to be able to go and do massive retro game hunts and talk to you whilst I'm doing it. So I'm really excited. It's going to be in the height of summer and it's local-ish to me. Of course, I'm a girl from the East Midlands who is incredibly passionate about video games, just like many of you. So I hope to see you guys on July 22nd. You can get your tickets from this link right here, or just Google NottsVGE and you will find it. Take it easy, guys, and I'll see you there.
So I never get tired of seeing that tram going past the venue.
I knew you. Weirdly, I kind of knew you were going to say that.
Really? You knew I was going to say
Yeah.
that? Because that was some really good videoing. I mean, we did that way before this event was even created, didn't we?
Yeah, that was back in January.
Yeah,
Was it?
January time, just after the success of our first 2 sold-out dates in
right.
December.
So yes, like you said, we were planning this pretty much after December. As soon as it got to the end of the last event, we gave ourselves probably not even a week, and we were back on it again. And we were looking for a bigger venue, and obviously this is what we've done. Bigger venue means we can add more. We might have already kind of outgrown this venue. Who knows? Because, you know, to this day, we've still been getting contacted because people want to be part of it. And unfortunately, we can't offer any more at the moment because the venue just isn't big enough. So, good thing is, like I said, tickets are flying. You know, we've got a huge lineup of traders, guests, gaming areas. The partnerships are great. You know, we got Debug with us again. Well, no, this is the first time with Debug. We had Wave before. Wave are going to be there as well, but obviously Debug as well for all the indie developers as well. So I keep saying as well a lot, but yes, that's right. So next up, we are going to announce the actual extra guests. Am I correct in saying that this time?
You are correct in saying that this time. There's a couple of ways that we can do this, Alex.
Yeah.
So we can either, there's an image that will show all the guests,
Yep.
or I can, with the power of technology, update this website live.
Oh, that's what I want to see.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to hit the tweet button, by the way. So if you are quick, you'll actually know who they all are, because I'm just about to tweet it. But either way, I've just done that now. But let's go.
Because I'm going to scroll through this, and it's going to show absolutely everyone that's been announced or being announced.
Yes.
You okay for me to do this, Alex?
Let's do it, mate. Come on, let's do it.
Here we go. As you notice as well, here they are.
Oh, here we go. So yes, we said we wanted a rare panel. People loved the rare panel from last year. So it isn't just Kev. It isn't just Estelle. We've also got David Wise back, because again, great composer in the video game industry. Video game composer and musician from Rare Limited. And not just him, we've also got Paul Makachek, who also still works at Rare, producer and software engineer at Rare. So we got a massive 4-person panel for Rare.
That's it.
Kind of blown away of the fact we got all these guys. This is more than we ever expected.
Yes.
You know, it's going to be so good, because the thing is, last year obviously the Rare panel was only on one day, and because not everyone went for both days, or they might have only gone Sunday, for example, they didn't get to see them. No. So we thought, we're going to bring them back, and this is what we've done. And like you said, we've grown it this time. We've got more of them, and it should be good. It's a nice long panel as well, hour to an hour and a half. We're going to get deep into Rare's history and just everything about these guys. And with the way we like to do it is, it's a chilled out vibe. You know, like I said about our streams, this is the way we're going to do the panels as well. So it should be really, really good. Now, I'll see the other one on there, a totally separate panel, is...
Well, I've got that there for you, just so you can see that as well.
That's it. We've got Alex, if you've seen on the end, Alex Trowers from Bullfrog, aka Theme Park Dungeon Keeper 2, at the event as well.
Yes.
Now, we wanted Bullfrog for a while. We reached out to a couple. Not everyone's available, but Alex said yes, and we've got Alex at the event. And for me, I mean, oh, here we go. I mean, we got Theme Park right here.
You can get that signed.
I could. This is the Amiga version.
Oh, well, everyone likes the Amiga version of everything, don't they? So
that's true. And I've also got the Mega Drive version up there, and the Saturn version.
Take them all and get them signed by him.
I'll take them all, mate. Because that's the other good thing, is they are all happy at the end of the panel to go to the side of the stage, and they'll be able to sign things. You know, they're not charging or anything. You know,
No.
and very rarely do you go to events and people don't charge for this type of things. So if you want to get to know your heroes, quote unquote, then you can do that off to the side of the stage, and just let them know you love what they do. Right, that's what we want.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been asking us, not just floor plan, they also want to know the event schedule.
Yep.
So let's show off the floor plan. This is the first time anyone's seen this, apart from, I think the only person who has, or I should say, Antstream. So this should be, hey Tim, how you doing? When website unlocked, achievement unlocked, I think that's it.
That's it, yeah. Website unlocked, achievement unlocked. And good evening, Tim. Thanks for being there. And you are part of the Retro Game Revival panel as well, so you'll be having a nice time on the stage area with the Gebs and doing all your funny business that you guys do.
All your funny business. Yeah, no, it should be a good time, absolutely. So yes, as you said, the floor plan announcement. So are you ready to show that one off?
Here we go. The floor plan is up here. Here it is.
There is the floor plan.
So there we are. So the floor plan's there. Let's see if I can scroll down.
So yes, just before you go ahead, James, I was just going to say the big thing you're probably going to notice is it's not just one room. Obviously, that was what it was first time round. It was just a one-room event at the last venue. This one, because of the size of what we required, we had to stretch it. I mean, to be fair, even the bottom screen where it says in partnership with Debug and Arcade, that wasn't even part of it at first. No. We had to add that. So yeah. Anyway, James, you go ahead.
Yeah. So the room, even though it looks like it's in free, it's one big contained area. So when you walk in on the right-hand side of the entrance, you can either choose to go into the main hall or the second hall. I'll scroll down in a moment to show you what all the numbers represent. But either way, if you go into the second hall, you can work your way into the stage area as well, because all the doors will be open for you to walk into. So if you want to start in the second hall, then work your way into the stage area and then play some Antstream Arcade, you can do. The bar's there as well, the stage area. But if you decided to start your day in the main hall, you've got loads of traders there. You've got the Museum of Derby, Computer Museum over there as well, in the Indie Debug area. So if I scroll down, we'll go back up and forth. So look at the amount of traders and everything we have going on here. So let's start with the second hall then. So before you walk in, you're greeted by donuts. So you may just end your adventure there, because you could just fill yourself up with donuts and then have a full tummy and decide, no, I'm going home now. But that's entirely up to you, because you buy your wristband, you can spend all day in here. You know, from 11 till 5, you can get your donuts, have a walk around, and then just enjoy the day. You know, that's what the wristbands are for. So number 2 is the information kiosk, and that's where you have your tickets. So when you print out your tickets or show us your phone, we'll give you your wristband there. Ideally, we'll probably be giving you your wristbands like we did last year outside. So when everyone decides to queue up outside, because we're pretty much maxed how many tickets we've sold for last year already, so there will be quite a big queue outside. So we'll try and do it as quick as we can. So as soon as you have your tickets and your QR codes ready, we'll give you your wristbands. So they can then, here there is a door. So once that's opened at 11 a.m., you guys can go, and girls can go wherever you like in here and choose how you start your day. So information's just here. So there'll be some leaflets maybe with floor plans and scheduling and stuff like that. So by all means, you can do that. And then number 23 here, Dream Consoles, one of the newest additions, Alex, aren't they?
Yes, they are. And to be fair, like you said, this was one of the big things that people kept saying to us is, need more games to buy. to be fair, that was one of the big things they said. Need more games to buy. So we're like, okay, let's give them games. So, you know, I can't think how many traders we've got now who actually are selling games. You're going to be spoiled for you're going to be spoiled for choice, aren't you?
Well, that's it. And if you then decided to take your journey in the main hall area, right smack bang in front of you is Sore Thumbs Retro Games, with 3 tables worth of gaming merchandise and, you know, everything gaming related.
That's going to be incredible.
So, you know, that's a big name that we've got for this year. We've also got parallel universe back here again with 3 more tables as well. So, and then there, so you turn around and you've got Mobile Games Exchange.
With
so
3 more tables.
3 more tables, so trader heavy for gaming. And then you've got a laser tag Nottingham, so they'll be showing you and exhibitions and things about the laser tag and Quasar that they do in Nottingham as well.
Yeah.
So number 8, I'm sure it's Light Gun Retro Gaming. It is.
It is.
Light Gun Retro Gaming, 8 there. So there's some more gaming traders there.
3 tables.
3 tables. So they are stacked. So this is just, we've not even got down here yet.
I was going to say.
So that's where they will be, because these traders don't even know where they are yet either. So this is
No, they don't. This is new to them.
Yeah. So we've decided to go with how it worked well last year, with having a kind of a shape here which people can go round, and the traders feel safe in here. They've got loads of room to move their stock and everything around. Yeah. Mobile Games Exchange are separate from those, because they'll just have an area here which is separate from the rest of the traders. So number 9 is a very, very new addition here, the Lincolnshire Toy Hunter. So we've got toys there as well. So
yeah, which to be fair, I'm pretty excited for. And I know full well that people are getting quite nostalgic, right, for toys that they loved growing up. That's a really big thing now. And we just thought it naturally fed into what we're doing. So we know the interests of, it's a gaming event, but naturally that does kind of cross over a little bit into that world as well. So we really wanted them there. So that was a really good addition, I feel. That's it. And, you know, toys are something that gamings have as well. So toys and movies and everything like that. So they'll be great to have them there. We're bringing back Lizard Retro as well. They want to be part of it again. So that's great, because they had a great selection of games last year. So like we said, at most events, people said to us last year, we didn't have enough game traders. Oh, we did. We had loads, but we've got tons this time. Yeah.
So we've got the guys from the Evercade Fans Hub back again, selling their magazine. Yeah, great to have them there. Number 12 is the Derby Computer Museum. So there'll be consoles and computers from the ages. So whether they bring their Windows 95 PCs, you know, that'd be great to have them there. The debug area, so all the indie developers that we've mentioned and showcased throughout our social medias, they'll be in the debug area at the very top here. So we're unsure whether debug want to have back-to-back tables, so there might be some Wave Game Studios games here or some other indie games here back-to-back. So it might be a case of when you go in, there'll be kind of like 4 tables worth back-to-back of different games. Yeah. But, you know, we need to see what they bring along. But that is the indie development area. And we've got our indie developers that we've got with us in that space there. So number 14 is Wave Game Studios. So they'll be there. Yep. So they're right there. Number 15, so in a very prime location, is the Peacock Catering Company. So very local business, because I saw them at a previous event and I had to get them there because they're right next to the bar. So if you want your sausage rolls, your savouries, your cakes and things like that, just after you've had a couple of beers, they're right there. Yeah. And then you have Antstream Arcade, who will have hopefully, well, I'm sure they've agreed to it. Don't know what they're bringing, but it'll be a case of they might have some cabinets there for you to get plays, because I'm sure one of the comments mentioned, because I've not looked at the comments just yet. Let's have a look, because one of them said, I think it was Gozo as well. Give me a second. Yeah, it says here on the Antstream, is there a machine coming? So yes, they will be bringing their cabinets along with them. So yep, so you can play some games. I don't know if you've actually played Antstream Arcade, but it's loads of retro gaming challenges and stuff like that take place on Antstream Arcade. Yeah. So let me just quickly go back to some of these comments before, if I see if there's anything here. So it says, looks ace. What we've got here, a lovely floor plan. Nice to see more room. Yes. What we've got here as well, it's great to see how it's expanded, and last year it has. Yes, so we all love retro game buying and stuff, indeed. So yes, toy stalls. Yeah, we've got here. Is this a question? Is Debug going to bring a new issue to this event? So do you want to answer that, Alex?
Yes, there will be, because issue 2 will be out by the event, and we will be in that issue. so,
Hey.
It'll be a good memento for us to pick up as well. Hey Dorbs, how you doing?
How you doing, Dorbs?
So that will be at the event to purchase as well. So that's great. Because not everyone wants to necessarily buy it online. They want to buy it in person. So yeah, awesome.
So Andstream Arcade there at number 16. Our fan favorite as well, Nintendo Nottingham, will be there. They've got their 2-table area set up, and then they'll be moving to the stage like they did last year at our last event. So when the time trials take place throughout the day, the finalists will then move on to the main stage. But the Nintendo Nottingham area will still be manned, I'm assuming. So if there is one person or 2 people on the stage, there will still be, you can still play the games in the Nintendo Nottingham area, but find out throughout the day. Next to those, monster joysticks. So if you've got like a RetroPie or a console that you want to have an arcade stick for, then they make it. So they'll be selling it, and they look stunning. Right, so number 19, Insignia.
I know you're passionate about this one. Hey.
That's it.
Insignia. Sorry, mate. I'll let you talk about Insignia, because like I said, this is your thing. This is your
you can talk about the next lot. Okay.
All right, mate.
So number 19, Insignia. So there'll be I'm bringing 2 Xbox consoles for them. So one will be all ready to go online, and the other one will be not. So they'll be showing people how their service works and how to get it all set up. So if you've got an original Xbox console and want to play those games back online using that console, that's their service. The Insignia is a replacement service for Xbox Live. So you can play games like Counter-Strike, Return to Castle, Wolfenstein, Project Gotham Racing. So they've been bringing those services back online. So they'll talk to you about it there, which will be good. And it'd be great to talk to the guys. And also to mention as well, number 16, Andstream Arcade did say, so whether they go ahead with this or not, but they'll be doing tournaments that people from all around the world can take part in. So it's kind of like OLL 23, where it's a Nottingham Video Games Expo special. So if you get the highest scores, you'll be competing against everyone around the world. So if you're there trying to get the fastest lap on, say, Continental Circus or Bubble Bubble, the highest score, then others around the world can join in as well with the branding of the Notts Video Games Expo.
Absolutely.
Cool.
So number 20. So if we're moving into the bottom little room now, well, it's not that little, to be fair.
No, it's massive.
Absolutely. So number 20 is mini Miglets. So that's basically a crochet. It's hard to explain, really. It's kind of like crochet figures of gaming and sort of anime related characters. So we thought we'd bring us some kind of like crafts to the event. So that should be really, really good. We with one of the other charities who we had last year, One Voice for Animals UK, again bringing some also retro stuff for purchasing. Dream Consoles, another game seller. That's right. We've really gone for it this time. So Dream Consoles number 24, 2 tables. Then we've got Get Well Gamers. We loved having Get Well Gamers last time. Christ, if they had the greatest offer in the world. It was like 5 Xbox 360 or PS3 games for a tenner, which we believe they are doing again. So get to all of them early, to be fair, but make sure to check them out because it all goes to charity as well. And as well as that, I believe they're doing competitions as well. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, we hope they are, because that did really well last time.
Yeah.
Because like you said, they had a PS1, box PS1 with loads of AAA titles last time, and then an Xbox Series S, I think it was, on Xbox One they gave away as well. So, yeah.
Absolutely. So that should be a good one. We've also got MBP UK doing the manuals for the Switch games, which again is awesome. I'm so glad someone actually finally does this and does it well. So we've got them. We've got Rowan from MBP UK. We've also got Arcade Frames doing some awesome... I can't really do it any justice, but go search Arcade Frames. All the links are on the website, NottsVGE.com. Also, we got the stage area, which is number 27. So basically, the last lot is basically the stage area. So we've got...
we're also in there as well, underneath Mini Miglets. There was Rainy Day Gaming.
Yes, of course. Sorry, totally My apologies.
No, it's another two-tabler of gaming. So if you thought that was good in the main hall, the second hall is incredible as well. So you've got local community, charities, crafts, all in there as well. So like you say, Alex, we've moved into now back to the stage area. And go on, carry on.
Yeah, so like you said, we if you look to the top left, we got the stage area. So that's where we're going to be having people like Docky starting off the. I can't say that yet, can I?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
Oh yeah, so it's all on the website anyway.
Yeah, the schedule has been updated. We've just not got there yet. But yeah, I mean, Docky, like you say, will be starting the show.
Yeah, and he'll be doing his clone hero that he's well known for streaming. As well as that, will also be Ali from 16 Bits and Bobs doing the Street Fighter 2 tournament on the stage as well. They both got half-an-hour slots, so if you want to get in early, Docky will literally be opening up the show, then it'll be straight onto Street Fighter, and then I believe we might have a tiny break, and then we're starting panels.
Well, let's show people what we mean now.
Let's do that.
Let's do that. But as you say, you're right here on the on tables number 28 and 29. One of those is the guest table, so in a sense, whoever's not on the stage will be using and utilizing that multi-table. So the likes of, say, Kev Bayliss might be there signing some Killer Instinct or Battletoads or whatever he's worked on in the time. And then Docky might go over to that table and play some guitar Clone Hero on his laptop. And then, whoever wants to use that table as per guest, like the Retro Game Revivals guys might want to meet and greet with some of you as well and just talk. Those two tables there are for those. So, yeah. So,
quick question here from Gozer as well. Which system is Street Fighter 2 going to be on? Do we know yet?
Well, if it's anything but like OLL was, they had it on a Switch. So Gozo's World, You'll be fine with that. Let's go on the schedule then, shall we, Alex?
Yeah, let's do it.
So the website's been totally updated now. So 43 days to go. So this looks absolutely stunning now with debug, ant stream, screenplay, and retro game revival. The floor plan you've just seen there, you can click on that and view that however you like.
Yeah.
Showcasing the guests again. Here we go. And there we are. Ali, 16 Bits and Bobs, and Docky. So Docky and those two will be starting the show. And let's go on to. You can either get this in a couple of locations. You can either click here for the schedule, or you can find it here. So there's two ways to go. So let's go here. Right.
Here we go.
So the stage area.
And to be fair, before we go any further, this was only finalised yesterday.
Yeah.
So that's how up to date this is.
So you're basically seeing it. Well, we did it. We see it first, obviously. Yeah. But you guys are seeing it straight away. So as Alex mentioned, Clone Hero Challenge by Docky93. So he is a streamer. He plays he predominantly plays Clone Hero. Yeah. And so if you fancy yourself as being a guitar hero, why not face off against Docky93? So he'll be there from 11. So when the doors open, if you hear the rocking music pumping out, that'll be him. And I'll let you. I'll scroll through it, Alex, and then you can talk about each of them if you like. And
absolutely. Then we got Ali hosting, or AKA 16 Bits and Bobs, going to be doing the Street Fighter 2 tournament. I won't be playing it because I'm terrible at Street Fighter. I don't even like. Well, actually, that's not true. I don't like. I should say I'm not very good at fighting games. So I won't be playing it, but if you are a fan or you are good at yourself, get down to the main stage, be able to play it there and take him on. Next up, that's right, this is really exciting me already. So there's a slight pause, because the two segments at the beginning are half an hour each. So that then gives us an hour, set up the stage for the big, the big rare chat. The schedule looks good. Thank you very much, Radio Tales. Good for having you here this evening. Straight onto that, we will be having rare. So that's Kev Bayliss, David Wise, and Paul Makachek, and Estelle Ellis. So a big, I can't say big anymore, big panel. As it says, at the very first Nottingham Video Games Expo, we had the pleasure of Kevin Bayliss, David Wise from Rare, joining us on the panel. We're happy to say, due to popular demand, and to be fair, that was very popular. Yeah. We brought them back. Talking all things Donkey Kong Country, Diddy Kong Racing, and their gaming history. This year, we've also been able to have yet more Rare LTD to the stage with Paul Makachek and Estelle Ellis joining them to share their industry insight and answer your questions. And that's the thing, is that's one of the big things we've always said about our events.
Yep.
Is we want the devs there, because these guys are the ones who have put the time in over the years to create these games that we all love. And the reason events like this actually are there in the first place is because of the guys like this. We want to hear about their stories. You know, everyone's got a story to tell, right? And that's what we're going to get. Well, unlucky Dorbs.
It's a shame. It's a shame you can't make it.
It is a shame, to be fair.
We do like your humour, Dorbs, in all its form.
Yes.
We do like it.
Yes, we do. So big rare panel. Then after that, we are on to, drum roll everyone, the Retro Gaming Revival, aka Tim, aka Ollie, I believe it's Ollie and Tim, from the Retro Gaming Revival, live on tour. And basically, it's going to be them with Gebs, and it's going to be their special form of humour, aka well, we actually don't know yet, because they haven't actually said yet. So it should be interesting, and it will take us by surprise. So it'll be interesting to see how that one pans out.
Mm-hmm. But no, it's good that they're there. I mean, we wanted them there as well from the very beginning, because you know, we like watching their live streams. We like what they do, how they interact with their audiences and their community, and they always get involved. They always join in our live streams. Like Dorbs is here now. Sadly, he can't make it to this year's event, but if we do another one, or we'll just bump into him again in Norfolk, you know, we always have a good laugh, and hopefully the audience will like that as well, because you know, we always do. And jokes aside, there'll be lots of jokes. So I'm really looking forward to that segment. Just Gebs is a laugh anyway, and it will just be interesting to see what they end up doing. So I'm looking forward to that. So next up, because it keeps going. Oops.
Wrong way, mate.
Hey.
Here we go. So we're on to the Bullfrog panel with Alex Trowers, again hosted by Screenplay Ravi. So basically, talk with Alex Trowers about all things Bullfrog Productions and career in gaming. From Syndicate, that's one I didn't mention earlier, Dungeon Keeper 2, Magic Carpet, Theme Park, and more. So I'll be gobsmacked if you're attending this event and you've heard of none of those. This man was part of the reason why they are here and done so well. So yes, that's right. Another long, an hour and a half panel, or up to an hour and a half panel, we got allotted for this. So this should be an interesting one. Really excited for this as well. There is more.
There is. And like we said before, there's a guest table there. So any of the guests that we've showcased, if they sit down over there, if you've got memorabilia that you want signed, or you don't want to just share some, you know, stories of growing up and playing those games like Theme Park and Syndicate, Dungeon Keeper, you know, Diddy Kong Racing, Donkey Kong Country, Star Fox Adventures, or even just talk about to Gemma, the Gebs, about your gaming pickups and what you're looking forward to. They would love to just talk to the community, and it's going to be great that we're bringing them all here for this event.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we finish off the show at 4:30. By the way, in between this, there will also be the raffle announcement for the winners of whatever those prizes are. And to be fair, there might be a few of those throughout the day, all on stage, all on the mics. If you're in the venue, you hear it. Don't worry about it. So the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, the final, will be hosted obviously by the Nintendo Nottingham. As always, love to have those guys here. They were such good fun at the first event. So glad to have them back again. One of the first people we actually reached out to again. Had to have you there. And we'll be finalising the show off with that. And then that will wrap up the event for 2023.
Indeed. I mean, that's the stage area, like you say, that's
stage
done.
Area, yes.
Yeah, so the stage area, I mean, underneath here is just a brief look at the other things that are taking place. So on the floor plan that you saw earlier, this is just the stage area. So you've still got all the other areas that you can go and visit. But just under here is just a little highlight of what's in the gaming and dev area. So Antstream Arcade, the likes of, say, Pac-Man will be on display. Derby Computer Museum will have PCs from the 90s. And Insignia Live will have Counter-Strike. And then Gnome King Games will have the train playable, and also, I think you understand, Alex, that a physical copy there as well?
I believe so. That's as long as he's got copies left, is what he's advised. The other thing is, he's already working on his second game the Train 2. So the sequel is coming. So it'd be interesting to see if that makes it to the event as well.
Yes.
Because I think people would like to get a nice first hands on that one. Now,
Exactly.
there's a question coming in already. Lovely schedule. Are all the traders going to be doing cash and cards? As before, we can't necessarily say they have to take cash. Some, I think most, if not all of them, do offer it. A lot of people still like to use cash, so you can use cash. I mean, also got to remember, you're slap bang in the centre of Nottingham. So if you need to get to a cash machine, there's one not far away. I believe there's probably info on that on the FAQs. Am I right in saying that?
Yes, I mean, one of the traders has reached out to say that they've not got their card reader ready in time, so they will only be taking cash. Yes, that does limit people. However, there's a cash point 3 minutes walk from this venue. So if you don't know Nottingham too well, the FAQ page, I mean, I could probably show it to you. It has details of where the nearest cash point is. So let's just have a look.
And this is the thing that we're very proud to have on our website is the FAQ, because not many people do FAQs that well. And I feel if it isn't answered in this FAQ, it's probably not a question you're ever going to ask. But there you go.
Yeah, so when you click on that, it takes you to Google Maps from the venue. So it will take you from the venue to the cash point and show you how to walk there. Yeah. So, I mean, that's just one. There's plenty of them throughout the day. So if there is something that you either don't want to use your card for, because some people don't, some people would rather just get the cash out and know what they're spending throughout that day so they just don't overdo it. I used to do that quite a lot. If I was going to an expo, I'd only take a certain amount of money with me. If I've not got that money left, that's it. So
that's great. Yeah, so obviously hopefully that answers that question. Virtually all of them will be doing both, and obviously one of them, it could be more, is only taking cash, but I'll be surprised if it's more than the odd one or two, because the majority now have the sum up card readers, which we'll talk about closer to the event about sum up card readers. Where are you vlogging it, Bunny? So I'm guessing Bunny Moonstone will be vlogging it on TikTok, I'd assume, the event. So that'll be interesting to see. But yeah, obviously, as always, if you are going to be at the event, if you do want to vlog about it, make sure to do hashtag NottsVGE, because at the end of the day, let's get some eyes on the event. Like you said, we're already smashing it, so we want to grow from here. So if you can help us any way out, then absolutely do it. So what is happening on the day of NottsVGE?
So yeah, on the day, so 11 a.m. the doors open for the public.
Yeah.
So when you're there waiting to get in, your wristbands ready, the doors will open. You'll be greeted by us. You'll see, as we said at the start on the floor plan, that you'll have donuts there. So if you wanted to refuel before the panic buy, not panic buying, but what's the enthusiastic buy-in? Because normally for me, I kind of see something straight away and think, oh my gosh, it's so expensive. I don't want to go around and leave it. Like I did with that Halo at OLL 23. I was I've got to buy it, because I know full well, yes, it's a little bit more than I would pay, but I only bought one item and it was that. So so I normally get a little bit excited when I see something straight away. I'm like, I've got to have it, and then I regret it if I don't. It's like an auction, Alex, when you bid. When you put a £10 bid on it, sells for £10 1p.
Oh God, yeah, the amount of times. Yeah, and like you said, at these events, because of the sheer number of people going, if you see something, just buy it. That's a rule I think I'm going to be following. To be fair,
that's it. If you've got your heart set on something, it's something that you want, not necessarily something that you need. It's something that. Like for me, it's a case of, do I need it or do I want it? So if I wanted it, then there's a reason that I'm probably going to end up buying it. If I don't need it and I'm just grabbing it, then I don't really want it. Then if I'm trying to say, it's like, what you mean. It's like if I don't necessarily need it, then I probably won't buy it. But for people that have been wanting a game, so say like a Sega Saturn game, or say, name a Saturn game off the top of your head. Exhumed, yeah. So if you saw Exhumed,
great one actually. To be fair,
yeah. So if you saw that there, because I used to remember playing that around my friend's house, I loved it, And if I saw that there and I was like, it's not a bad price, and it's in good condition, it's got the manual, I would end up buying it. You know, because I know full well I'd go around the event and I'll see it for either more money or not including the manual and feel a bit gutted. So,
Absolutely.
So what's that question there, Alex? So what's happening on the day then?
What's happening on the day? Yeah, so like you said, we open up at 11, we close at 5. So it's a big full packed day. If you've got the wristbands, you can leave and you can come back again. So if you want to go out, if you're just kind of visiting Nottingham for the day, you get in early doors. You're not maybe you only want to see one of the panels, or you want to see one of the guests. You can do that. Then you can go out to lunch, because, like I said, you're in the centre of slap bang in the centre of Nottingham. So everything is there. And let me tell you, Nottingham is a big city, and everything you can think of is pretty much within a 5 to 10 minute walk from the venue. You know, there's even a tram stop right outside the venue. So there's lots going on, which is great. Like you said, we've got Insignia, is going to be fantastic. I hope, for fingers crossed, the Insignia for one day bring Halo games in there will be great. Hey, but I believe it's Counter-Strike that they're pushing, isn't it? Well, not pushing, but it's the one that they're showcasing.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you could ask them if there are plans for Halo. I mean,
tweet them.
Yeah, tweet them. Ask them why you're there. You know, and they'll be showing you how you get your Xbox online. I mean, Halo is very, very busy online using Xlink Kai, which is a tunneling service. And me and my brother go on that, and there's always packed rooms already. Still playing Halo 2, because in some countries of the world, it's cheaper for them to get an original Xbox and play on that way online instead of buying the new consoles. So though, yeah, it's Halo or Halo 2 will be great to be on the Insignia service.
Absolutely. So yeah, I mean, I don't think there's really much more to go through, really, because I think we've covered everything. So it's the new guests, the 5 people on the different panels: Paul, Kev, David, Estelle, and Alex. Mm-hmm. So it's a big one. Then obviously we got guests, the other guests, including the Gebs, Retro Game Revival hosting them. This is a big event for one day. So like you said, in the future, maybe it will be back to 2 days, but you know, we'll see. We'll see where we go with that. So I think that's pretty much it. Obviously, make sure, as it says at the bottom, go to NottsVGE.com. All the information, link to the tickets are all there. I guess we're going to sign out right now, right?
Oh yeah, pretty much, yeah.
This is our last live stream before the event. Like you said, we're on 40 odd days now. If you haven't bought tickets, be quick, is all I will say. Because as with every event, the last month and a half is where tickets go ballistic. We've already seen the upswing month to month, and it's going even quicker now. So if you want to get tickets and you want to be part of Nottingham Video Games Expo 2023, please get your tickets soon, because they're very cheap tickets compared to a lot of other events, and we've got a lot to offer. So do that. Go to NottsVGE.com. Prices start from £5, basically. I got little asterisks. £5 for kids under above the age of 6. 6 and under go free. Correct. And then also adults are £10 asterisks, basically £10. I think it's like £10 and a penny or something like that.
Yeah.
Because obviously we've just tried to level it out, so it's basically that. So obviously do that. All the info's there. James, I feel like you were about to say something.
Yeah. No. I mean, what I'm going to say is this is my Jerry Springer moment, God rest his soul. But it's kind of like we're doing this for you as well, the community. So we've brought all the community into one event. So local traders to us, local groups as well, so Nintendo Nottingham, and also people that we like, and groups and YouTube pages that we like as well. So this is kind of our little gift to you as well. So we want you to have a great time. So we listen to feedback as well. We have done previously. So you guys wanted more games, we brought more games. You wanted game traders, more game traders. Centre of Nottingham, we've done that, put it in the city centre. So everything you've said, we've done in this one. So we just hope we do you proud, and we hope you have a great time.
Awesome. Getting a bit emotional now, mate. Thank you.
Bit emotional, right? So I think it should be time to put that little trailer back on again, don't you think?
Let's do it. Let's finish it up with the trailer, mate. Go on,
But
then.
yeah, have a good evening, everybody, and we'll see you on the 22nd of July. We hope you enjoy the floor plan, the schedule that we've announced tonight, all the guests, and thanks for being here. And just keep an eye on all the socials as well. And anything, any photos or anything, videos that you do, make sure you tag us and use the hashtag as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's how we see it. So yeah,
absolutely.
Here we
better
go.
Hit the button then, mate.
Oh,
here he goes.
Nottingham Video Games Expo 2022 was pretty damn awesome, right?
it was really good. The amount of traders, devs, people, they're all enjoying it.
Exactly.
The feedback we got as well
was pretty damn good. I mean, why wouldn't we do another one?
Why wouldn't we do
Should we do another one?
Let's do another
I think we should do another one,
Yeah.
but where should we go? That's the thing.
Well, it's got to be somewhere in Nottingham, hasn't it? So
City Centre?
let's do it.
Hold on a sec. What about there?
Now that is a good idea.
Yes. That's right, we are back with brand new traders, brand new developers, and a gaming area. That's right, not just that.
We've listened to the feedback from our previous event and you wanted to play more games. So what we've done, we've teamed up with the guys at Debug to bring a selection of indie games and developers to showcase their new and great games for you to play. We are also happy to announce that the Derby Computer Museum will be there in the gaming area, showcasing computers across the ages for you to play.
Plus, with every ticket purchased, you get entered into a giveaway for 2 tickets to attend Derby Computer Museum, drawn at the event.
For the first time ever, the team at Insignia Live will be there, showcasing their Insignia service and how to get online with your original Xbox console. Making a return, Get Well Gamers, our charity partner, will be selling a wide range of games and all the proceeds go to the charity.
We've got talks from some pretty special guests that I think you're gonna love, all put together and hosted by Screenplay.
That's right, and the return of Nintendo Nottingham. They'll be bringing along their Nintendo Switches and playing some Mario Kart and other games with some time trials and some tournaments.
Oh yeah, there is more. That's right, and from now there are 40 tickets, 40 adult tickets, going for the special price of just £7 including fees. That's right, £7 including fees, and there's only 40 of them. So this is a kind of early bird start, grab them whilst you can, and then after that prices will revert back to £10 for adults including fees, £5 for children over the age of 6. Children under the age of 6 go in absolutely free. We'll also be having family tickets, that's right, for $24.99, which will get you 2 adult tickets, 2 children's tickets, children being over the age of 6, all for $24.99 including fees. That's right, grab your tickets whilst you can, because let me tell you, they ain't going to stick around for very long. Make sure to follow all the progress over on our Discord, our TikTok, our Twitter and Facebook. And the website, NottsVGE.com. See you at Nottingham Video Games Expo, 22nd of July, 2023.